Hi, Vicky. So, welcome to
Hello, good
360 Art
morning.
Drops with the Z. And everyone who loves the content, make sure that you like and subscribe and share our podcast interview. So, Vicky is an expert at hairstyling and many other things. So, what in all arts you are arts and hairstyling, what and all you've done over the years.
Yeah, so I've been in the industry almost for 11 years, and throughout my experience, what I can share is um, I don't have any background of being a hairstylist or anything. I'm from a normal middle class family, but I always had this passion towards hair, to try many things in my hair, and even for any events in the college or the schools, I would help my friends and my other people to have a little more different looks and stuff like that. So that's how I started it. So around by 2007 8, I got this inspiration to work under or study under um, Bee Learn, that is very recommended in southern side of Bombay, and it is obviously a different side of my life. I never had experienced such kind of a professional side in the industry. So I went back there and learned my academies. It was truly professional, and people were very cooperative. Mumbai has that life of to bring your passion inside you.
Five, yeah.
Very passionate city. It's a very passionate city for any craft. That's what I can say. And even though there were a lot of struggles in that period of time, because I have to study and also work, things like that. So it was interesting. And after that period of point, after my academies, I have trained with Beep Learned. So what I really want to appreciate is it will develop your inborn skill. No one is born with a big talent or anything in your life, but once you know your craft, which is very interesting, you will definitely develop a lot of skill set for that.
Uh-huh.
So skill set in the sense, I always felt like my hands were like very talented. I do a lot of magic with my hands. I figured. Um, so that's the reason I thought, okay, let me try this as a living and my passion. So I was living with my passion for a very long time, and each and every time when I do hair, I feel the method must be the same, but when you do uh, these kind of craft in your life, you obviously feel a different passionate towards every hair when you do it.
Right.
So you create your own kind of basic knowledge to craft on your craft in your hair,
Your
and
own style.
yeah. So every when you see from outside, it must be just a hair, like
Right.
everyone's hair, it's the same. So when you are into it, you feel like very connected, and you feel like to do magic with hair. Like there are many cases where people were so traumatized, getting makeover from random people and get screwed. They themselves get screwed doing things with their hair, and they actually end up coming to a hairstylist. So what I really given to my clients is, like, a proper 5 minutes of consultation with me.
Right.
Just 5 minutes of consultation, then going through your hair and doing, abnormal acts and all. You don't have to um, do things randomly. If you know a little knowledge, if you are able to do it, then only you put hands on your hair. You know,
Right.
hair. You should not do it with a different mindset, because once you do it, you can't repair it. You can do it to an extent, but you can't make it
Yeah,
as
it's not like
perfect.
painting.
Yeah, somehow right. But these things are very uh, these things are very important to know, that to have a consultation with your customer, at least 5 to 10 minutes in between of ratio, you have to finish your consultation, and you should be aware of what to do it. So always I've been passionate to cutting and styling hair. That is the only idea in my head, like
Right.
to get cut, and you you give a shape for your for the client, like doing different shapes. But at the end, if you're not able to mold it and make it as a shape, that's a style that I tell you. Like you make it as a shape, but styling is the thing that makes it more perfect, right? Without styling, you can't keep your hair like shabby and walk out, right?
Right.
So if
Right.
it's shape it is you're creating, you have to use some styling product, or like a dryer or something to enhance your look.
Right.
So like example, if you have a nice hair, and if it's not colored, and if it's just looking the same it is, you won't like it.
Right.
You'll be you'll be just fine whether the hair is looking the way it is, that's fine, but to give a little element towards the hair is something different, and that's how you elevate that that styling towards the hair.
So, hairstyling, you've been hairstyling for how many years now?
Like 11 years.
11 years. During this journey, in the beginning, you had to support yourself. Did you, what did you have to do in order to balance it out, balance your life so that, you could survive?
That's interesting. Like for all this,
You there, Vicky? So
okay,
sometimes
so
it's very choppy. Just hang on and then it'll come back. The
sure, sure,
internet.
sure, sure.
Okay. So what were you saying?
Like I was saying, like it is a very passionate craft, and you need a very stable, happy mind to do all this craft. So so what I was trying to say is, like no matter whatever the day it is, you should be happy to keep your hand on your client. If
Right.
you're not happy, I would say that don't do it.
Right.
Give that opportunity to someone else, or postpone your appointment or something. If you're not in a good mindset, please do not attend your client.
No,
That's
but
the
how did you
valid.
survive, in the beginning when you were first learning to cut hair? What else, like, kind of
It
jobs?
was very tense situation. It was a very tense situation. All I got this motivation to do is the first day when I started my academies. My mentors had told me, like, please do a drama skit of. They have actually split the team into. There was 14 people, so they have split it as two teams, and they told to do a drama, like to do a drama where one team do a professional good saloon, and one do as a very bad professional
uh,
saloon.
uh,
So that itself is a great experience that I got. Like certain things you learn from there only.
no, no, no.
What
I'm
not to do.
asking you like what other jobs you had to keep in order to sustain your life.
Ah,
That is what I'm asking.
so when you are being into this craft, you have to. I've been working in saloons for many years,
Right.
and also I got really hacked up being in one place, and I started doing freelancing and all. Sometimes it won't be so convenient, or you won't make, depends upon the season and the place where you're living. And
Uh,
I had hard times, and in between I used to do I like the entertainment industry also, like this is
yeah, I
also
wanted
part
to
of.
ask you about that. You were in event management, weren't you?
Yeah, I used to do a little events with one of my friend, so I used to help him. He had a event company, so I used to host. I used to bring people for parties and things like that. And those were like the starting years where you are only getting experience um, through your own journey, right?
Right.
I don't have any senior mentor to get advice from for all this entertainment things and all. Actually made my own decision to get into all these things, because I am um, more entertained, or I am more progressive in doing all these things.
No, but
I'm
besides
I'm
event management, how did you like, come up with the rent and all that, because it was hard for you in the beginning, no? So like how did you make ends meet?
Yeah, well, I was working in saloons on the initial time. That was okay, but when I was out from the saloon industry, I have been hustling around with multiple things like
Uh,
entertainment, a bit of real estate, a bit of
oh wow. Okay.
a bit of selling cars, and bikes that are equally like that. I knew a couple of people who were hustling in the same circle. So
Oh, okay.
all this actually helped me those time to achieve whatever I want.
Uh-huh.
But being in India as being like an hairstylist, and for being in my mindset, I have actually gone through a couple of um, hates and likes. Um, as I said, normally it won't be as easy. Like every day, the things won't be as easy. So that's what I've been hustling around
No, no,
in the
I just
city
wanted
for.
to hear your journey. It's not good or bad. It's, this is what made you you. This is what got you up to this point.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. This is what made me myself, and um, uh, it actually molded the person what I am. Uh, if you ask me how I was 10 years back and now how I am, I have been grown much more wiser, and I would only pick what is good in my life. So it
Right,
won't be the
right.
same again, what it
Yeah,
was
I
before.
completely understand. I completely understand your point of view because you have to make that shift, like this is what's important to me now, and that's the only things that I'm gonna put my effort
Yeah,
and time.
yeah, I there is one life where you can learn. Sorry, I'm I'm little disturbed because I have a little sinus issues
Allergy, yeah.
before. That's why I'm just. going through. Yeah, I have bit allergies that is going on. That's why I'm just bit disturbed doing things, but don't mind. What I was trying to say is, you know, there is only one life where you can do multiple things in your life. If you think that you can only do one thing in your life and you just set your mindset like that, you're only gonna do that thing in your life, and you don't have number of years to you know in your hands. What you do right now, you are doing it. So now I alternately I'm learning Ayurveda also on the same time.
Right.
Okay, so that is actually one of my thing to learn.
Passions.
Ayurveda is like, yeah, like, it is actually good. You are healing yourself and you're healing other people around you. And
Right.
when I am growing in my life, I want to progress in my own in myself, and surrounded with people, and surround with good people. I don't want any more of that other side of my life to come up.
You're right.
So
I understand.
I need more peace and contentness in my life. So I would like to merge all these things together, um to have progression in my life. I like hair and I like uh Ayurveda, like mind and body, and hair, to come in that concept of life.
So,
Um,
so I just wanted to ask you, you've been hairstyling for over 11 years and now you also want to get into Ayurveda. I just wanted to talk about your hairstyling one more time and just ask you like how your techniques of hairstyling evolved since when you were started to now.
so my techniques of hair has been developed over the years, and it has been through experience, through many people, my mentors, and other people that I have seen outside the country. Like, people are very talented to do hair in many aspects. Like, their ability to create a shape which is very inspiring. When you feel like you are inspiring the craft, you will develop your own kind of your kind of talents. You bring your own talents into it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I started with a very basic cutting style. Then after a point, I got to know not only this kind of cutting style you have to learn, you have to be more you know uh, technically creative. So I learned many of the cutting styles within a short period of time, because I used to do a lot of free haircuts in the
Right.
initial times. So in a day there, I used to work, and also I used to do free haircuts also, at least
Correct,
four
correct.
free haircuts.
That's why I was asking you, like,
every
how
ha-
did you
yeah,
survive?
every yeah, in Bombay when I was working and training, I every free hours I will go outside and bring young crowd, like, at least
Right.
3 or 4 people into the
Uh,
saloon, and I'll do a proper consultation and do a makeover for them. This is how you learn it.
through
Otherwise you can't
experience, yeah.
experiment. Yeah, every if I have to do an experimental haircut, I have to do it on my model, and then only I can do it to the client.
Right, right.
So there were a lot of struggles, and it was fun, like, every time when I done all this free haircuts and all, I was feeling more empowered. Like I was feeling more
Right. As you gain more
fascinated.
experience, you got more confidence.
Yeah, I was getting more fascinated to do more interesting, um,
Styles.
interesting styles for my customer, and they were more happy to do it, and it was appealing. They were
Right.
I was getting frequently, I was getting more of free models, like they used to share with their friends and like that and like that, so I
Uh-huh,
don't have
uh-huh.
to make a call for them to come to my salon and get a haircut. um, it's not about paying, it's all about making that moment magic.
Now, are you still doing any hair stuff with your hairstyling, or have you like
Yeah,
moved
like
on?
right now I'm in a break. I do it. I do it. Now I am in a different set in my life where I am right
Right,
now focusing on the thing that I told. But
right.
definitely I'm not missing those things, because I have I have came in this industry in a very young age. I felt like while I was 20 years itself, I been in this hair industry. So I felt like I have done my part, and it's not that I'm saying I'm stopping what I'm doing,
Right,
but it will slowly pace in my own life. Um, so I want to do a fusion of all these things.
right,
Like
right.
I want to enjoy.
Understood that.
I want to enjoy. Yeah, I want to enjoy all this craft. What I am learning.
If
So there
somebody
will be a
wanted to
time when,
find you, if somebody wanted to find you and they came to India, right now you're in Kerala, no? So if somebody wanted
yeah,
to find you and get a hold of you for a haircut, how would they do that?
they can actually book a place, wherever they are comfortable, because I'm not putting any saloons anywhere, because
Huh?
I want to travel and work.
Okay,
So
okay.
when I travel and work only, I can get more exposure with many people. And I like traveling. That's
Right,
I don't want to get stuck up. I don't want to get stuck up anywhere. So I do both hair and body, like hair and body. That's why I'm learning Ayurveda, and these things can combine, do a great combination together, because nowadays people are very stressed, and going to a saloon and finding their needs are, I feel like um it's a very short term of makeover or setting they are going to get it. So my kind of a view towards all these things
right. It's
is
all
to
encompassing.
Yeah, it is like a moment they create to get their hair and their mind um together. There is a
Right,
very
right.
different side, because it's a very busy life people are going through. They go to a salon and they get some random hairstyle or haircuts, or they will get into all this products, unwanted products.
Are you
Um,
planning on putting a GoFundMe to raise for your new business?
yeah, I would like to, because if I have to be larger in my in industry, I have to travel. I have a lot of things regarding of it.
Do you
So
have like a Paytm or a Google Pay or something you want to throw out there so in case somebody wanted to support your dreams?
definitely, if people are open towards my passion, I'm definitely there wherever you want. I can definitely share all those kind of
Yes, share it.
information,
Share it now only.
because it's not a easy life. All these things, you have to build your own. You have to build your own things to move in your life. So I can definitely share all those things.
Okay. No, just saying you can throw out one while we're in the video and the rest of the information I can put as a comment if you.
Yeah, I can just share my number so that you can get me anytime you want.
Okay.
So,
Uh,
um,
okay. And I'll just put it as a comment then. That's fine.
okay. So yeah, I can
I'm just
share it
saying
right
that
now.
you're gonna build this new type of business. You're gonna need some help. Um,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're right.
so you should build a GoFundMe or something like that, so people have a way to, okay, this is his dream, and how you should break down the costs of like what and all you need for your new businesses and other apprentices that you might take on. Also, I wanted to ask you what what would you give as advice? Like if somebody wanted to come underneath you, or if they were going to go into the hairstyle business, like what kind of advice would you give them? Like a couple advices.
Couple of advices is like, you should be one thing, you should be open-hearted, should be um, comfortable to come out from the discomfort. Um, there is a lot of hate and likes you want to get it, but be positive and focus on the craft you are learning. So once you learn it, you can't, no one can break it, or you can develop your own craft from that. Every
Huh,
hair, every hair is a experience.
right.
Every hair experience, and it's a fun, it's a fun industry. Like it's a fun job. You can do it.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, you just have to be happy to do it.
right. One other thing, like what are the favorite experiences you've had with your customers, or what are the like most thrilling feedback that you've gotten?
Fun customers, I like, I had a lot of fun with my customers. I never used to keep them only like my customers. You have to give them that comfort zone to be for them to be friend with you. If they become friend with you, with like they can sit and chat with you for hours and hours, and they can give you an amazing experience, and give you good bill. Like, your day can be sorted, and you can be
Right,
positive in the day. Like, you're giving a good positivity, a good makeover for them, and for them, they are getting a treat from you. You just
right,
have to be very generous to be open towards them, and do the best. You will get the best.
right. Is there anything else
So
that you want to share with us on, now you're gonna turn towards becoming an international business?
yeah. So
Um,
like, I'm on the same time, after my course get over, I will just plan of moving to another country, if God's help, if with the God's help. So I'm focusing on that. And like, what I can say is, for me again, it's going to be travel and work. So if you are happy, you can get back to me, and I will be happy to do this good service, whatever you want.
yeah, there's like I think more and more people are traveling to India to,
Yeah,
to experience a lot of things, and our healthcare systems are better than anywhere in the world.
yeah,
Really good,
yeah, absolutely,
and
absolutely.
a lot of people come for Ayurvedic treatment, and trying to decompress from a very busy life,
Yeah,
where there's so many components and they're not able to focus on their goals. And
yeah,
Ayurveda has that, you know, um, provision where it helps, the treatments help you focus on whatever you're trying to do in life. So I mean,
Yeah,
we
just
may
take
not
off that
have.
negativity from your, it takes off that negativity from your body and mind, and it releases a lot of stress in you, and you feel more calm and
uh,
composed. So if you're calm and composed, only you will find more openings in your mind.
Yeah.
So this will actually help, and my new journey is for me so different. I want to share more positivity towards the society.
So
So
once
this is what
you,
I can give it.
grab a hold of, figuring out how you're gonna fund things, you're gonna also need apprentices, right? Under you.
Yeah, I don't mind one or two people under me, so that it can be, I can do my job in a very global way.
Yeah, so I'll just throw out there for you. Somebody's looking to, if they have experience in hairstyling and also they're interested in Ayurveda, contact, Vicky, and he will, you know, see if there's an
Yeah,
opportunity for you. Since he's probably looking for one or two people, and it was a
yeah.
joy for you to be on here. Is there anything else besides what you shared with us that you want to wrap it up and just, um,
Yeah, one thing I
your
can say
full
and wrap it
experience?
up. Again, the world is going to shift in a different way. So we should be conscious enough to what to try in your body and your hair, because there's a lot of toxicity that is spreading in this world. So all we need is more positive side in your life. So uh, I am here in this journey to start with the loving people around in this world.
Right. And also it's things are moving very fast, and there's so many new avenues of doing work and doing things, and just it's really important to take care of yourself and to be happy and to find that peace of mind. So I'm
Absolutely,
really glad that we were able to talk on here, and if you ever
absolutely,
have any
absolutely. I am happy
developments.
to, yeah,
uh,
I am happy. One thing I can share for your channel and for you is, I've been knowing Sophie for a very long time, and she's doing really well through this podcast and things, and she's sharing more of positivity towards this community. So please do support your channel, and let you get a lot of good subscriptions, because I need more of your people to come in this world and share more of this energy uh, towards the global side. And uh, I want people to know the positive side of this world. um, we the people can only make changes. So only only open-hearted people, please come forward, and let's make a big change, and with all
that change comes
love.
together, no? So we have to support each other and really get to know what
Absolutely,
each
absolutely.
other's talents and
Yeah,
positive vibrations from each person, so we can come together to make a new world that's better for everybody.
yeah,
So yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Also, just
yeah,
like contact Vicky for the apprenticeship, and also for if you need some health Ayurvedic care, or if you need a new hairstyle, he would be glad to be there for you. And we'll see you
thank
again.
you.
We'll see you again,
Thank you. It
and
was nice talking to you.
definitely put that GoFundMe get that GoFundMe link going, and we will have you on again soon.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you.
It's nice talking to you.
Nice talk.
Bye.
Bye.